Hello and welcome to another episode of the Rebel Creatives podcast. I'm your host Delano and I help restaurant owners increase their revenue using the Rebel Growth system. Now, today I will be talking about getting reviews for your local business and doing so in the right way so that you do not have the chance of like losing all of your reviews, getting your account suspended, or even worse, banned. All right. So, we have this trend where persons are doing certain tactics to get a bunch of reviews because this is what helps them to rise in the rankings and get more exposure on Google. All right. And nothing is wrong with this, getting reviews, but just the way you're getting them, that is what we have to be very careful and mindful of so that we are making sure that we're actually building our business's reputation and not damaging it or putting it at risk to be torn down. All right. So just a little backstory so you kind of have context from where this is coming from. We have a lot of marketing agencies out there, right, looking to do business with local businesses, right? And since the entire pandemic and even before then, it was important that every business is getting reviews. They're getting reviews consistently, and they're doing certain things to make sure that they're moving up in the algorithms and getting more views, right? So everybody know this and know how important it is to have reviews for your business. So we have agencies that are helping to let local businesses build these reviews, all right? And they're using tactics like sending messages that says like we'll give you a free pizza if you should leave us a review, or if it's a plumber, we'll get 30% off your next plumbing service if you leave us a review, and things like that. All right. And those are going against the terms and policies of Google. We also have instances where we're using softwares or tools that puts a gate between the person leaving that review and it going on those platforms. And for example, if we allow a customer to leave a review on Yelp after, asking them a question or anything, that's against Yelp's policy, right? They don't want you to ask your customers to leave a review. They want them to just come to them and leave it. All right. So these are some of the things that are happening that are damaging the reputation that has been built by local businesses. And just a quick example on how the FTC is coming down with fines for violating these things. We see where Fashion Nova got hit with a $4 million fine for review gating. All right. So these are things that we need to be aware of, and these are things that we need to be doing right because it can cost your local business dearly. And we're at a stage right now where even without the fine, losing your reviews will not help your business in any way, and we need the reviews to be able to stay in business and to be profitable. All right. So let me just go over some of the policies or expectations that Google have for you so that you are aware of what to do and what not to do. The first thing, as I mentioned before, is review gating. All right. You want to make sure that whenever you're asking for the reviews, you are sending your customers directly to Google to leave those reviews. All right. You're not asking for it like their feedback first. And then if it's a positive feedback, then they go to Google. All right. You want to give everybody that fair opportunity to leave a review, whether you think they had a good experience or a bad experience. All right. So that's the first thing. The second is it's okay to ask for reviews. It's perfectly fine. So do ask. Just do not incentivize, do not give offers, or do not buy any reviews. Okay, so feel free to ask for reviews, but as I said before, Yelp doesn't like this. All right, so only for Google, and that is why Google is the number one place for you to leave your reviews. All right. Next is you want to make sure that your reviews are unique. They do not have any spam or fake or duplicate content. You want to make sure that it's unbiased, right? So these are not reviews that are talking about you and how you compare to your competitors, all right? In order to manipulate the ratings or to sway people from going from this business to your business, right? You want to make sure that the reviews are on topic. We don't want any off topic content in the reviews, all right? So the reviews should be based on your customer's experience at your business location, all right? Not personal rants, and stuff like that. So you can do a little bit of educating your customers and on the best practices when leaving reviews. And obviously, you want to make sure that your reviews do not have any illegal or restricted content in it, right? Like talking about alcohol, gambling, tobacco, guns, and stuff like that. All right. And you must follow the local legal regulations and guidelines. And last but not least, you want to make sure that your content, your review content, um, doesn't have any dangerous or derogatory, you know, content, offensive content, no sexual or explicit content, none of those things, right? So you want to make sure that it's a safe way of communicating with people about their experience. All right. And, last but not least, you want to avoid, buying Google reviews. All right. So, for example, we have like you have business out there that can buy, a Google review with great ratings by like a $10 a pop, things like that. You do not want to find yourself doing anything like that. All right. And you, again, as I said before, incentivizing, don't offer to money or anything in return for leaving a review. All right. Once you do all of these things, you are basically aligning your efforts with Google's review policy and securing yourself from losing your reviews or having to do a big reset or getting suspended or banned from Google interface or worse, being fined. All right. So just be aware of all of these things when you're going out, and that's what we did. We did a major update to the rubber growth system. We were focusing only on the retention, but we know it's very important for businesses to you know increase their reputation on the internet. And as a result, we upgraded our system to have reputation management, and we make sure that we're doing it the right way, that we're compliant with how Google wants it to be done, so that we can make sure that we're not just building a reputation, but we are securing it for the future. All right. So some of the quick features or easy, nice features that is good is that we make it so much easier for you to ask your customers for a review. All right. You can send them a text message, send them an email. We can automate all of that for you, right? So that when persons come in, they are getting emails and notifications asking for reviews and reminders because people will forget, right? But this is well in line with Google's expectation for you asking for reviews, and we help you to make sure that you're asking and getting those reviews, right, the right way. And we give you everything in a nice tool, right? Where you can have it on your mobile or on your desktop. So that when a review comes in, you get to know about that review and you can reply to that review. That's one thing that Google loves, right? When they see interaction between the customers and the business owners leaving reviews and replies to those reviews so they can see what's going on. And whenever you have a bad review, you know right away. So you are able to reply. A lot of persons think that getting a 1, 2, or 3 star review is bad and is going to break their business. But actually, it gives you the opportunity to show the world how you handle a negative experience. All right. So take that opportunity, and whenever you get those low reviews, you reply with some form of compensation. And when I say compensation, I don't mean like monetary, whatever, but how do you handle when a person had a bad experience? You can reply, let them know that, hey, thank you so much for leaving your feedback. I'm so sorry that you didn't have a wonderful experience. We have done train. If it's a customer support issue, we say we have done training with our staff to improve so that this doesn't happen again. We hope you visit next time to let us know how we have improved. Things like that. So people can see that, okay, there's a people element to this company, right? They're listening to the concerns of their customers and they're taking steps to improve. People appreciate that, and that will win over customers more than a completely full, 5-star rating, right? When you're trying to make sure that it's perfect. Okay. And the last feature that is very good is that we make it super easy for you to dispute any reviews that is not um, aligned with your business or isn't from a verified customer, right? So if it's a spam or something that is just not in line, you can, from within the Rubber Growth system, just tap a button to dispute that review, and then Google will work with you to remove that review from your page. All right. So this is how we help you to build your reputation, get your reviews, and secure it for the long haul. All right. So you're not at risk of being fined, of losing your account, or damaging your business at all. All right. I hope you found this episode helpful. It enlightened you to know the proper ways of building a reputation. And just to give you a little background, the Rubber Growth system is built on the R4 framework, where we focus on reputation, retention, reach, and retarget. All right. We believe that every business that strengthens these core areas in their business will be able to grow. All right. And scale their business. All right. And let it be profitable. All right. And the first thing is we want to make sure that you have a strong reputation. We have a lot of techniques and tips to help you to increase your reputation, not only with reviews, but how you handle and interact with your customers. We have some cool features that allow you to, let be right on point with your customers, not wasting time, not waiting 24 hours or 48 hours to reply, but in 5 minutes you can reply and get your customers what they need without being, on the phones all the time or all of those things. We make it so seamless that you can be so effective while they're doing all of this. And then for retention, we make it super easy for you to build customer loyalty and get them to have that habit of visiting your business again and again and again. All right. And spend more when they do. And then for reach, we help you to do the proper marketing required for you to get out there and reach more of your ideal customers and retarget. Not everyone will buy from you from the first interaction with your company. So we retarget them to make sure that nothing slips through the cracks, all right? So that you can win them over after multiple touch points, all right? So you get more bang for your buck, all right? So I hope you enjoyed this episode once again. Happy that you're here, and I look forward to the next episode, all right? Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.